just enjoy the ride. I know man passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt.
Hey everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. If you are new here, hello and welcome. My name is Emily, and today we are going to be decorating with some of the new Target / Studio McGee decor that they just launched. They did such a good job, I feel like, with this new decor line. They just paid attention to a lot of details with it. They gave a lot of curves to the furniture, and most importantly, you can use the furniture throughout your entire home. It's very versatile, so if you feel like rearranging with the pieces, you can. They're multifunctional, which is what I like when I buy furniture, and hopefully you'll get some ideas with some of the furniture I got today and how I'm styling it to decorate your home. But I'm also, since I couldn't really do a shop with me, since my stores didn't really get anything in, I am going to create some design boards for you and share with you how I would use some of the pieces and combine them together and ways to style them. So hopefully you enjoy that. If you do, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends as always so they can get some ideas as well. And with that, let's go ahead and start unboxing some of the pieces and put it in the house and see how it all looks. And yeah, I'm excited, so let's get to it.
Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself.
Ooh, I'm really liking the color of this furniture piece. I am so excited. I did not do black either. Are you shocked? You should be. I wanted to warm up the space a little bit, so I decided to do like a darker tone wood, and I'm really excited because it looks beautiful. So.
I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way. I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay, 'cause I found my way. 'Cause I found my way. 'Cause I found my way, my way, my way.
This is the, instead of using the Allen wrench that they give, this is from my outdoor patio set, and
I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day, 'cause I found my way. I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay, 'cause I found my way.
aged brass handles. I believe they go like that. A little detail makes a huge difference. So this table actually has adjustable feet on it, which is nice. I will probably end up putting the pads underneath it, but I really like the color of this table. It's a really dark walnut color, and I feel like it warms up the space. They did carry this, I think a year or two ago, and it sold out immediately, and then it never restocked. And it was in black. I think the black is now in stock, so I'll leave that one linked down below along with this one. I chose this one originally because the height. I really liked the black entryway table that they had that's curved in the front and has a fluted design on it. I love that, and I thought, oh, I'll put two of those back here. Gorgeous, but it's a little bit taller, and it's not a ton taller, but this couch is a little bit more on the lower profile, so I didn't want the table to be up here compared to the sofa. So I got this one because of the height, and then my entryway table, I brought that one over because that one's also the same height, and I really like the way that looked. And this one online, you can actually visualize it in your space, which I think is so awesome. This sofa table does have a bottom, which I like, but I also don't like, because if you wanted to create extra seating in your space, a great way to do that is to actually add stools underneath, just a little poof stools. You could add those underneath. Target has some, they might still be on sale. They are as I'm filming this video, but they're rounded and they're really pretty. They come in 2 different colors. But you could also do square ones, but you could add those underneath. And so if you're like me and you don't let your kids eat in the living room, that would be a great spot too, that you could put the stools here, the kids could eat here. You know, that is an option, and it also creates extra seating. So if you're having a gathering and people gather in the kitchen area, they can sit here on these stools and still be part of the conversation. So it's a great way to add extra seating. I could probably add poofs underneath here and then just take them out, not a big deal. But I might just leave it for now. We will see. But I really like the color of this. I like the cane detailing, but I also like that you do not see into the drawers, and it adds that extra storage, which is really nice. Not a ton, but you could put baskets underneath for kids' toys and things like that. You can do open baskets, or you can do closed poof style stools that hide it inside. So depending on what you need, it's a great way to add a little extra storage and also have something really beautiful and functional to your space. Now, I ended up getting one other thing from the Target launch. I wanted a lot of items, but I was like, you know what? We're gonna keep it really simple. I ordered a vase. Boy, they really packaged this. Oh, it is so pretty. Ooh, I like this. The detail on it is fantastic. The texture and stuff, look at that. This vase is really heavy, so that makes me happy. It's nice quality. I love the different speckles in it, and it just looks imperfect, and that's nice because it adds a lot of character to it, the fluted design. Yes, and if you wanted this to be a different color, you could do that with this vase, because if you covered it in black paint, like spray painted it, and then did dirt, like the mud method on it, and then wiped it off, you would have all those coming out in the groove. Oh, yes. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. They did have the terracotta vase. I was tempted to get it, but I liked this one better because it's a little bit different design, and I really like just the details on it. So we're gonna add this to this space now. Okay, so now we're going to talk about some of my favorite pieces from the Studio McGee line and how I would style them together with different furniture pieces. Now, a lot of you already have furniture, so I will try to insert like different sofas in there for color base wise, and then how I would decorate around that, just to give you some ideas. But one thing, sorry, I'm looking at my phone at the products so that I can describe them to you and have that there for you. But so they brought out some taller cabinets this year, and I think they did that really well because they brought out different colors in it. They have a light gray wash, then they have the darker black color, and then they have the oak color. But all of these cabinets offer great storage. So if you need a pantry, you need game storage, you need to add something to your closet, these are really great. My favorite though is the black one that has the fluted style doors and it has a drawer at the base of it, because it offers more storage. It is a great solution, especially if you're in a smaller space, you don't have a lot of storage in your home. This is a great way to add storage without it being a visual mess to look at. Smaller cabinets or console tables that they brought out, I really like that. Again, they brought out different colors, but each of the tables have a detail to them, and they make it look a little bit higher end, which is really nice because we are paying a higher price point with inflation right now. And with that, I want to get something a little bit more intricate and detailed, and they did that with the console tables this year. So they have the lighter oak style one that is curved around the edges, which is great. It does not have a lower shelf, so that would be a great console table for an entryway or behind a couch if you need some extra seating, or even in your office or a bedroom. But you can add stools underneath it, which I think is really nice. These are the ones that they came out with their last collection, but they did bring out square ones. They have ones that have like I would call it like a wicker detail. It looks like wood to me, but it's not. Square, and then they also brought out square ones that have fringe on the bottom, which is kind of nice. So you can mix and match. You don't obviously have to go with Targets, but I'm just sharing with you, it's a great console table to add stools underneath for that. And you could pair that with this black lamp that they brought out. I like how tall and slender and square it is. So pairing that with the table that's rounded on the edges would be really pretty looking. And I like that the top of it is a little bit closer down. I really like the detail on that one. I think it looks really good. Or you could go with the vase that has the florals coming out of it. I think they brought out one like this last fall. So that's a great option if you don't want to fuss with florals. Get one that's pre-done already. That's a good option. Keeping those same materials and changing out the table, you could go with a cabinet if you needed some storage. They brought out the light gray one. I think it comes in a couple of colors, but this one's great because the door's open, you have storage again, but they created that detail on the front of it so it looks woven. I really like that. Again, adding some visual interest to it. And then you could pair it with one of the new pieces of art that they did. Or you could pair it with one of the mirrors that they carry. It's really versatile. I like having pieces that so maybe for Christmas, I don't want that art for Christmas, so I'll put up a mirror with a wreath. Great. And all I'm switching out is the art and the mirror. So that's always nice. Speaking of lamps, they brought out a couple chunkier ones that are a little bit shorter and stubbier, but they brought out a floor lamp, which is really nice because floor lamps are quite expensive. This one is a great dupe for the McGee & Co line, which I like McGee & Co's furniture, but it's really, really pricey. And I like that fact that they offer it through the Studio McGee at Threshold. It's really good, much better price point, especially if you're decorating your home and stuff. But I will probably not have a floor lamp. I like lamps, but I don't use them because they're a hazard when you have little ones running around everywhere. Just personal preference. Do what works for you. Be great in a corner, protected by furniture. Like this, I shared this table with you earlier, is the half round and with the fluted detail in the front. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. You could pair two of these together. That'd be amazing. But if I hadn't switched my entryway around, I would have added that table to replace the square one I have. Again, they brought out normal size tables, but with curves to it this time, and I think they did a really good job with it. As far as baskets go, they did bring out the regular brown basket, but they added a leather detailing on the top. I think it's faux leather, but it still looks really nice. It just adds that little touch. So it looks a little higher end and a little bit more put together. And again, they paid attention to the details. They did bring out a leather book holder. You could use it for blankets or something like that. I really like this. It would be really nice on the side of a console or on an accent table or a sofa. Again, adding a few accessories in there that can hold things is really nice, but it just adds a little bit extra. They did bring out a couple new chandeliers, which is nice. They're a good price point for the size. And the thing that I like about Target is that it's free shipping. And if you don't like it, you can take it back. Sometimes when you order from other sites, sometimes returning is not free. So it can be a little bit challenging to do that because you get it and it might be the wrong size. I've done that with lights. Sometimes lights are hard to gauge and you're like, wow, that's bigger or that's way smaller than I thought. Pillow-wise, they brought out a couple knit pillows in different colors. The green I think would be gorgeous now, but really pretty during Christmas time. The rust color would be beautiful for fall. I like the rust color for fall. And they've also brought it out in a cream tone, but they have it in oversized, regular, square, and lumbar, so you can choose your coloring. The material is a little bit more on the I would say cozier side. So it's something that I would bring out more in wintertime. So I did want to put up on the screen a couple different design boards with different colored furniture. So if you're working with a lighter sofa, maybe a darker sofa, maybe a leather sofa, you could see how mixing some of these pieces in would look in your space. And a lot of the items you can visually see in your home, which is really nice. You can just tap it and it says see in space, and then you put your camera on and you can see how it would look. It's not a true representation, but it is nice to see if you like it with your other furniture. So do use that feature on Target. It's on the phone. I really like that. So I hope you enjoyed today's Decorate with me and seeing the new pieces that Target has to offer. If you found it helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. That really helps my channel out. And if you are new, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you. My ultimate goal here is just to inspire and motivate you. That's why I share these type of videos, because things that I'm loving, you might also like as well. It might be a great addition to your home. And I want you to be able to create a beautiful, comfortable home for you and your family to enjoy. And I changed my home quite a bit and redecorate, and I know not everybody's going to do that, but I love being able to share different ideas with you. And so hopefully you can see that through my videos, that I am sharing items that I really like, that I think that you also might like as well. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. I am going to share a recipe with you that we have enjoyed and everything, but we were finally able to go strawberry picking. So I love harvesting strawberries and doing that together as a family, but I like to freeze them so I can have them through winter time, and then obviously make different recipes throughout the summer season. So I'm going to share that with you now. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a beautiful rest of your day. So for the topping, I use 1 cup of flour, 1.5 cups of rolled oats. You can use more or less, it's your choice. I use around a cup of brown sugar, and then a 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and I mix that all together. And then I will put 1/4 cup of sugar over the strawberries, not much. That will determine on how fresh and how sweet they are. Usually a teaspoon or 2 of cornstarch, and then maybe some tapioca. I'll mix that all together, and then I will do a stick of butter in with the dry mixture. Mix that in until it's crumbly, and then I spread that over the top, and I will bake that at 350 degrees for about 40 to 45 minutes. And this is how it turns out. It's so good. It's the best summertime treat, and you can put some fresh ice cream over it. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Thank you for spending part with me, and I'll see you in the next one.